He married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates in love.
Wow, one of the more beautiful ones we've ever had.
I think we've been, it's been getting better and better and better, is a lot of the feedback that I've been hearing.
Would you guys agree? I'd like to ask, we always ask for comments at the end. I'm going to ask for comments up top.
Damn.
Because they've been kind of fun lately. They've been playful. And we need more of them. And would you guys please give us a rating on our singing throughout the last 3 years?
This is kind of like what great comics talk about, where they're like, yeah, sometimes when you got to put your closer right at the beginning.
Just to get them on board.
Just to, and also just kind of see if you can find your way through the set.
Oh, to challenge yourself.
So you don't have your regular dismount. You start with the dismount, then you go, well, now
I'm out in the ocean.
Figure this thing out.
Treading water.
Damn, kind of a legendary move from you there, Tom.
Yeah, right there. I don't know. People keep telling me I'm changing the game, and I wouldn't like disagree with them like per se, but
well, because you look like an asshole agreeing with something like that.
Right, you don't want to just be like, yeah, I know.
You kind of have to do like this sheepish kind of. It's like you kind of have to do a little bit like little old me.
Yeah, you know what I hit him with a lot. I go, just trying to be like you, man.
Just trying to keep up with you, dude.
Yeah, God, that's such a bitchy response that I have definitely said to people complimenting me before.
What are you supposed to say?
But sometimes I think that can really miss. Because if there is a success difference, then it's like really douchey.
Right. It
And
always is
not,
douchey because it's so
always douchey.
It's so contrived.
So corny, yeah.
I think what you just have to say, and this is, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, when you get a compliment, I think you're supposed to say thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
I think that's what you're supposed to do.
And deny and depose.
Yeah. Well, you make yourself small.
It's just a little Luigi reference. Oh, man. Come on, that's what he...
I know, my bad. I've been all broken up.
We'll be right back, folks. We're going to start over.
Oh, shit.
You've been all broken up.
I've been broken up about this guy.
I know. I know you were a big fan of Brian Thompson. It's
no,
tough.
Luigi until I fucking die.
Wait, how are we still talking about this? It's been weeks.
Yeah, holy crap.
Wait, hold on.
This has been through the... Santa has already come down the chimney.
Santa's already come. You guys, we're recording just a little bit before Christmas.
Sorry, gotta do it.
Merry Christmas yesterday.
2 days ago.
No, yesterday. I think this is coming out the 26th.
Merry Christmas yesterday,
yes,
folks.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know how was Christmas? How was your hypothetical
so
Christmas?
Good, dude.
It was just good to see everybody.
It was crazy. This year I actually did see Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
No, it was kind of...
Santa Claus is the guy that lives down the street and works at the mall, right?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, guys. A little post-Christmas riff.
Oh, God.
Let's come back to where we're actually at. Tom, I'm home alone.
Yeah, you are.
This is...
you're about 8 hours in. How you feeling?
I'm 8 hours in. I got good energy.
Okay.
I got up and I cleaned.
Nice. Was that on your own accord, or was that because I was coming over?
That was because I was having company.
Let's go. I like being called company.
Well, yeah,
it
you
feels
don't live
like
here.
I'm way more important than I am.
Well, yeah, I almost like
because Tom's coming
made some
over is
cookies.
different than I'm having company.
People are coming over.
Yeah,
I got to put something out. I almost had like
You
some
didn't
tea
make
and no, of course not,
Oh,
Tom.
I was
That's
like,
for company.
See, I knew it. I knew I'm not company.
But yeah, you wake up. Her flight's at 8 She gets up at 4.
Yuck.
I mean, she's such like she's a nut about this whole. If she doesn't get to the airport 3 hours before she boards.
No.
She just has a panty.
3?
She's wild with it.
Oh,
She just has to.
This time is money.
Time is money.
You can't spend 3 hours at the airport.
Sorry, she just wants to sit there and stare at the gate.
Wow.
I think it's.
Do you guys fight about this every time you travel together?
Well, we
or
don't.
Have you just go, all right.
We got to do it, but I like to criticize her, but we did miss a flight no less than 2 weeks ago.
That's true.
But that was extenuating circumstances.
That was out of New Orleans. Missed flights out of New Orleans actually don't go in your yearly statistics.
That's a fair.
The league voted
what?
to not count those this year.
I appreciate that very, very much because I couldn't agree with you more. I don't think that's a fair representation of who you are.
They added it to the list. The list, I think it's Vegas, New Orleans. Ridgewood. They added Ridgewood last year.
Chicago, if you're there for less than 3 days.
Chicago, if you're there for less than 3 days and you do find yourself in Old Town, then you can miss it, and it doesn't go toward in the books.
Boy, I found myself in Lakeview, and I still had to use that one. Dude, we were in me, Greg, and Chris were at the famous Diner Grill.
This is a diner. That we're talking Chicago days now. And this is a diner that I have only been to one time.
Oh no!
I did enjoy it, but I think it holds a very special place in your heart because I've never heard anyone else in Chicago talk about this place.
Really?
Yeah, not like you do.
Oh, in my head, it's like legendary.
I know. I think it's very beautiful.
Oh.
I don't think it's like a famous place.
The Diner Grill?
Yeah, I think it is.
There's no way it's
in
not
the middle
famous.
of nowhere in Chicago.
What? It's the best. It's the only place I can't believe it doesn't have a Michelin star. It's the best place in Chicago. I would rather go to Dinner Diner than literally anywhere else in Chicago.
Is it actually called Dinner Diner?
Well, that's the
I thought
beauty.
it was just called the Diner Grill.
That's the beauty of this place, Tom. Before it got burned down,
This is a very
folks.
sitcom-ish place.
It's so on one side of the sign, it's on a corner of two streets, so you can see it, from two different angles when you're walking up.
Yeah.
On one sign, the sign said Diner Grill. On the other side, it said Dinner Grill.
Wow, that's legendary.
So it's the Dinner Diner Grill. And I think only Lizzie and I call it the Dinner Diner Grill.
That's really fun, though.
And then it burned down. It burned down in like 2016, 2017.
Okay.
And this was devastating.
Right.
And
what was the cause?
Fire.
That's what caused it to burn down?
Yeah.
The fire. I hate when fires cause burn
Isn't that
downs.
crazy? Fire burned this thing right down. Some are wanted to argue insurance fraud, but they
People
built
say
it
that every
back.
time.
They built it back better than ever. It used to be there used to be this like old Polish guy who was so mean, and it was like the best.
Did he die in the fire?
I think he did. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Isn't that crazy?
No, he probably burned it down.
No. Yeah. It was 8. He just couldn't flip one more burger in that place. He's
Yeah.
like, this place is cooked. I'm
See
done.
you later.
Boy,
I'm
would
gonna pursue stand-up comedy.
Oh, heartbreaking. You know what I've noticed? I kind of do that when I think something's funny. I'll go zzz, and I was thinking
you
about
do.
it today, and it's because a girl I knew in high school, when her dad would think something was funny, he would go zzz.
It's kind of annoying.
I just thought
It's
it
more
was the
annoying
funniest
than,
thing.
Well, I like zzz,
It just-
but kind of seems like I don't know. Is he unable to laugh?
No, I just loved that. I was like, what a weird reaction to something, you enjoying something.
Wow,
I'm gonna
that's
hiss
crazy
like a
that you.
snake.
But you didn't. This is recent, I think. Yeah,
Is it?
I think it's like the last 2 years. That was buried somewhere in
I
there.
don't know, man. I'm an ever-evolving being.
Wow, look
I
at
guess,
you.
I guess I'm just somebody who grows every day and tries
I'm
to live
not.
life to the fullest.
I'm fucking set in my ways.
Well, you're an old man.
I'm
You're the old man, Tom, now.
Yeah, I am.
This is crazy.
I'm old, but I am steaming, and that's keeping me young.
Steaming Tommy Beeman.
I'm steaming Tommy Beeman almost every day now.
We love to see
It's
that.
amazing.
What's the
It's
workout
changed my
routine looking like? You still hitting the
Doing prison workouts.
full American Psycho every morning?
I do this thing called the deck of cards, which is
oh,
a
that
thing
sounds so prison workout.
and it is. It's a thing my uncles all used to do at the lake place.
Oh, I love this.
But it's and so like all my cousins and sisters and stuff, we all do it. But it's you shuffle a deck of cards, you flip it. Red is abs and black is push-ups,
okay.
and then you just have to do however many are on the card.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
It's
and then you go
amazing.
through a deck of
Do
cards.
a whole full deck of cards. Yeah, you end up doing like a couple hundred of each.
Yeah, that's brutal.
But it's a really easy way to do it. I mean, it's hard, but it's like I couldn't.
There's like a clear
just do
beginning
sets.
and end.
Well, and it's just like, oh, you're only doing 4, and then then you get a couple 10s in a row, and you're like, this fucking sucks.
Okay, so what's a break card?
Joker. So there's only 2.
Joker's a break card. All right,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
But you can
any
also-
wild cards?
No.
Ah.
Yeah.
Need a
Ace. You
wild
can count
card.
Ace as 11 or 1.
Okay.
The first half of the set deck I counted as 1 or 11, and the back half I counted as 1.
Are you ever doing the math where you're like, damn, I just got like 6 big ones in a row? That means I'm like kind of due.
Yeah, and that's
I'm due for a lot
exactly
of
when you
easy
get
ones.
another big one.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you kind of know like the last half of this deck.
Yeah.
might be smooth sailing.
It should be, but you forget that 10 through king is most of the deck.
How?
Well, it's just a lot of it.
There's 8.
Yeah, well, but
This is the same
yeah,
as any
but
other
8
card.
also feels like 10.
Sure.
You know, the small
Sure.
cards are really only like 5 and down.
Right. Like 8 and 13, they're all the same amount.
Yes.
Right. I was about to say, pretty sure they all have 4.
It's the same, yeah, that was a really stupid thing to say.
Here's what you don't know about a deck.
There's more kings than any other thing.
Now, a couple of kings on this couch, though.
Let's go.
Queens, if you're
Let's
into
see.
that kind of thing. Damn,
Come
dude,
on.
the king of queens.
The queens of Ridgewood?
Queens of the, Queens of the
Stone
Age. Shout out. Saw them in Queens. We're riffing. But yeah, I'm alone, Tom.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
Like I've said, I think I've said this. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. It's fun for the first 24 hours.
Yeah. You wake up kind of excited for a weird reason because you're like, well, the person I love most just left me.
Is now 1,200 miles away.
But it is kind of exciting to be home alone.
you get the little kid thing going.
Yeah.
And
What
you're
am I
like,
going to do today?
Nobody's around to tell me not to.
Yeah.
Like I've ever been told not.
Right. And that's the thing is like it's just the feeling of being home alone is inherently exciting.
And like, what are my big thoughts? My big thoughts of like, what am I gonna do? It was like, guess I could walk around naked, do that every day.
First thought. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna I guess I can like fart, do that every day. I should probably. I'm realizing I'm like maybe I shouldn't behave like I'm all alone when she's here, but I guess that's a good thing.
Now this is maybe the lesson. Yeah. Well, it's good that you're able to be yourself.
Yeah, because
you are kind of your truest self when you're home alone.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's not a great look.
No, you know what I do? Sometimes I dance in my room.
Brother, if
Yeah.
you don't think I'm dancing and I mean, I got a bad news for you.
That's true. Actually, you are a secret dancer too.
Love to
Hold
dance.
me closer, secret dancer.
I mean, I don't know how people can hear a song and not I don't know how you do that. I
Right.
think it's inhumane. And I think you should check your privilege.
Yeah, if you're in a hotel room by yourself and an absolute bop comes on and you're not swinging your hips around a little bit,
I mean, you do have to go to the door first and make sure the locks are
lock it.
locked.
Go ahead and shove a towel underneath the door.
Underneath the door, make sure that the clasp is over.
Clasp is over. Please do not disturb is on the outside.
Windows are shut.
With another handwritten note that says, "No, for real though.
Look, don't even fucking try it.
Don't
though.
even knock."
The boy's absolutely in. You're cutting a rug. I bring
Also,
my
sorry about the rug.
I bring my own little lanyard, a little cut in the rug lanyard.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just
it's
to
like-
put it on. It's not just please don't disturb.
Yeah, it's like fucking. I'm in the zone.
Hazard zone, work area.
Yeah, don't fuck this up for me.
Fines up to $10,000.
My moonwalk is coming back. Dude, I tried to write a joke about that on the way to Chicago about how you can hit a construction worker for $10,000.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, it probably sucks. Everybody's gonna hate it. And then I heard some like really good comic do it. Like,
I was gonna say, there's like 4 comics in Chicago that have that.
oh, really,
joke.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel
Like
better.
I hit 2 on the way here, got 40 grand.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't ever heard that twist of it. That's really fun.
It's one of like it's either like it's like a McGann or one of those guys.
I feel like everybody in Chicago has one of those jokes and then a joke about Fifth Third Bank. Everybody loves making a joke about that like funky little fraction.
Yeah, but how it's a fraction that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they're
like,
like, you're in banking, you don't know what a fraction is?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
like, yeah,
good.
yes, we love that. I don't know. What's your move when you go home alone? I mean, well, you're not a full move-in guy. You still
No.
kind of parade in and out of your own little stewed.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, and I'm like, but on Thanksgiving, girlfriend was out of town and my roommates were out of town.
Ooh.
I was like fully home alone.
Ooh.
And it's funny because in my apartment, I don't like hang with my roommates all the time. Like we don't really see each other that much.
Yeah, you should try to build a better relationship with the people that are in your life, Tom.
I'd rather remain closed off so it's easier to say goodbye.
Damn, boy, I can really relate to that. Holy shit, that one just cut me deep.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but so like when I come in and out of my apartment, it's not like it's like I'm acting different because my roommates are there.
Sure.
But having the place to myself, I acted different.
Well, you are kind of like, let me talk a little bit louder.
Talk louder, play
take a
music.
phone call.
I'm gonna play music like kind of louder than I would normally even like to.
You came in, I was absolutely blasting music.
Yes, yeah.
Because I was like,
That is the first
can't
thing you
fuck
do.
with me, dude.
Uh-huh.
Lizzie can't say
I'm
anything.
a man in my house.
Like she says anything.
right.
She just wants it to be the band, and I want it to be.
Yeah.
Last
Also
night she-
the band.
Yeah, dude.
Just a different song.
She was like asking to play Ophelia last night, and I had to like plead with her, like, I We've been together for 13 years. I have heard this song.
Is this by the Lumineers?
No, it's by the band.
Oh, I thought you meant Ophelia.
Oh, no.
You've been
This is
I was like, wow.
Ophelia. It's a great song.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can't hear this song like one more time.
Ever again in your life. You're
I mean,
done with it.
Like for a little bit.
Wow. Bye, Ophelia.
Damn.
See ya, bitch.
But so, we talked about like I'm thinking of all the things I do alone, and I do all of them while she's here, and I'm like, so I don't even know what the sensation is that I'm feeling.
I think you're really at home with your partner. Is what you're finding there.
And hey, isn't that the point?
That's
of,
beautiful.
of finding
You
somebody?
got some true love over there.
It's feeling like
Timothy.
you can be your horrible, fat, gross self with that person around.
Yeah. All right. Let's be nicer to my friend Tim. Come on, dude.
You can be your fat, just gross, farty person around
Beautiful
her.
self.
Beautiful
Come on.
soul.
Yeah.
Hey, how about a soul in progress? We'll take that.
Okay.
We've gone over this. Self-love and self-acceptance. I still don't know if I'm on board with self-love, but I have heard multiple
crazy.
people say there has to be self-love.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like,
You got to be able to dish it out once in a while.
Well, when you have a belief and you're like, no, that's my belief, and then you start like all of the information is saying you're wrong, and you're like, damn it.
But it was my belief.
But my little,
That's my precious little belief.
But like you really thought, you're like, no,
Yeah.
I am right here, and I do have no evidence to back it up outside of my own brain.
I'm just like I've thought it for a long time.
And then you're like, nah, everybody's saying I'm wrong.
I'm being provided with a lot of other information.
It's tough. This is like kind of how I feel
that's
about
what therapy is, I think.
Man, I tried to find a therapist, and then like you find one. I think I told you this. You find one.
Wait, was this recent?
6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
And then you find one, and you like look up this person, and like no shade, but like,
Uh-oh.
well, they're 26.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I could have a younger therapist than me.
They didn't go to any schools that are blowing my tits off.
Okay.
And you're going like, okay, so this is just like,
Man, that would be really fun to watch you go into that meeting, though. You'd be going in going, I mean, I went to LSU. It's like such a better school.
yeah, no, it's like
And
and
Wayne
that's-
Tech.
Yeah. And it's like, and that's still a state school.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I at least need to be under the illusion that you're tapped into some sort of thing that I am not.
Honestly, I just think older works.
Older, I need an older woman.
Yeah, me too.
I need a woman.
Yeah.
I can't talk to a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've never talked to a man
Could
once
not.
in my life.
Simply will not do it.
What are you going to do? Talk about sports the whole time? That's what I do when I don't know how to bond with a male figure.
Yeah, you just start saying stats 38, 9, and 4.
He's
He's like, what is that?
are
And
you
you're
talking
like,
about LeBron last night?
it's close to a triple-double, but not.
It's like you missed pretty big in the rebounds category, actually.
But I do this where I'm like, I have these thoughts. This is why I'm like, we talked about this the other day. I'm like hesitant towards, there's like all these comedians that love giving their opinion immediately about like, they love to toss a take out there.
Sure, yeah.
Here's my hot take.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at that.
And are you? You're a hot take guy?
No, I'm pretty bad at.
Given a
Well, I just never believe that my take is good.
is the right one.
Well, I'm always just like, there's no way I have a better one than like the internet.
Of 7 million people in the
Yeah.
world, somebody's gonna have a better take than
Yeah,
me.
I often go like kind of the dumb take.
This is how I always view the take. If it like happened 12 hours ago and here's your take, I'm like, oh, so you didn't really think about it at all.
Right.
Oh, so this is your first thought.
Yeah.
You better be a genius.
Yeah. It better be kind of great.
And I got horrible news for the listeners at home. Not a genius.
No.
Fun guy though. But I was thinking about this. Like I'm always
Wait,
scared.
you know what's crazy? We never did roommates or brothers-in-law. Damn. We're not roommates, you guys. For
or
good measure.
brothers-in-law.
But we are good friends.
Good friends.
And that was the longest. We went 19 minutes. We've never done that long of an intro.
That's like kind of a cool like Tarantino move of us.
Yeah, now it's the beginning of the pod.
You know, it's like that big build up, and then it's like boom, title card, and you're like, oh shit,
Fuck. Well, I just realized we didn't even know who was starring in this yet.
this movie is crazy good. Oh right, that is the title of this movie.
And now the actual plot starts, and we're going to get back around to self-love.
Right, not self-acceptance, I guess is
I don't think it's that different.
Is self-acceptance a step? Is that a prereq? It's got to be a prereq. to self-love.
Got to be first. It'd be crazy to have self-love, but not self-acceptance.
Yeah, that would
I
make
do
any
love you, but
sense.
you need to change a lot.
But isn't that fair?
Yeah, but it's like, no, you need to like grow. You know,
Right. Grow, not change.
I think
that's a real.
accepting that you're flawed is like self-acceptance. You know.
Okay, so I'm there.
Yeah, but then the self-love
Is self-love how you
is
change?
lacking. No, I just think you also have to love parts of yourself.
Sure. Because I think I'm pretty good. We've talked. I can clock the things that are wrong with me.
Sure.
I think I'm pretty good at
I think
that.
sometimes you're a little. I think you clock them as objects may appear larger in your brain than they do in real life.
No, that's a fun way
You
to
know?
say it.
Yeah.
That's really, really fun. But I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm just here's a Tom business way to say it. Maybe I'm
Business Tom.
I'm over indexing on
There
those
we go.
things.
Wow, I do love saying that.
You
word.
love a nice
But you're
over-indexing on
that.
that.
I don't know when that got into my vocabulary, but it really got in there.
I
Had to
think-
be corporate Tom.
Yeah, that's a corporate thing where you said kind of like how that came out.
It's not super. What's the word I'm looking for? Not facetious. Pretentious.
Yeah, not
it's
really.
not super pretentious, but it does kind of sound smart.
It sounds smart, but it also does. It's one of those things that you really sound like you're in the thick of it.
Yeah. Whereas, and it's not quite a corporate buzzword. Like when people say, let's look at this from 10,000 feet.
Right. Let's circle back on that.
Yeah. Those are all the kind of tropey ones.
Oh, you know what I fucking hate? Oh, you know what I hate in corporate shit?
Yeah.
When they'll say, oh no, now I just
You
lost
just
it.
lost it. No.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's
no.
always just like a little add-on phrase that they say. It's like when people go sure, but they'll say it and when they'll say right. So we're doing this right, and we're gonna right, and they just keep saying right over and over again.
Even and you're like, wait, no.
Well, you're like wrong.
No, you're just saying it's right.
Yes.
Just because you're saying it's right doesn't mean it's right.
It doesn't mean I hate it.
It's like, yeah,
Wrong.
You're just like, well, and so I'm the best comedian in New York,
Right.
Obviously, let's establish baseline.
Because it is kind of savvy in that if you don't disagree, you are agreeing.
Everyone's like, oh, everyone just agrees with that.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, I guess you are the best comedian.
Yeah, all right,
Because I'm one of the best off the cuff guys, right?
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can,
Oh, I hate it.
it also
so
prompts
much.
an agreement. Yeah.
Oh, anywho, I don't even know how we got. Oh, that's your over
Business
index.
Tom. But yeah, I think
right,
you're seeing a flaw, and then you're shooting a little supersized gun at it.
Right.
you're
It's
going,
it's
all
like
of
the
a sudden
reverse. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, it's honey, I made
Magna-
my self-hate grow.
It's just a huge version of me in the corner, just shaking my head in disappointment of myself.
Just going like this, just kind of flipping you off all day.
I'm cleaning the apartment, and it's like,
Hey,
this is what it took.
fuck you, dude.
Take my headphone out. What's that?
What was that?
Fuck you, dude. Yeah, no, you're so right.
Yeah, I should listen to you more often.
You're like the best guy I know. Thanks for moving in, dude.
A very fun sketch, honestly.
Oh yeah, that is
You can
fun.
find a way to shoot that. That'd be fun.
Where
But
I'm
I don't
like-
know how to make you huge.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but I was gonna make a fat joke there, but
Give me
So-
a couple months.
so we have a no. I gotta get Jim Smith's gotta be on
so
the comeback.
we shoot one part now.
Well, there's gotta be a way to edit, like a bigger.
Oh, it's a really good technical expression you just did. You gotta find a way to edit.
And then just like, how do you do that?
That was fun
I
for
don't
the
mean to
people
get-
watching on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't mean to get in the woods like with all the technical jargon, but like, if you're not into like editing or camera work or anything like
you
that, you
won't
just
get
kind of
this.
find this button
go,
in the editing. Oh, make me bigger.
I think we just shoot one now, and then we'll shoot one after 6 months of Jim Smith.
Damn, Jim Smith's got to come back because we're about to go to Clip City.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
2 men heading right towards Clip City.
We're on the train. There is a gym on the train, though. You got to hit the gym car.
Thank Christ, because I simply cannot look at myself.
That's not good, dude.
It reminds me of that Tom Segura joke, who I used to be a fan of. Can't say I'm thrilled with anymore.
Oh, weird.
But he says, you ever get to that point where you're like going to step in the shower and you're
Yeah.
fully naked and you see yourself in the mirror and you're like, well, look at you.
Yeah, yep.
That's the best way to look at you.
Look at you.
What have you turned
Just pure
into?
disgust.
Oh, I hate it so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were we even
I don't
talking
know.
about?
Self-love, self-acceptance. I got we're talking about being alone.
Right,
Alone
alone
time. I got a fun story from last night.
Toss it.
This is out of nowhere.
Toss it.
I was at the Comedy Cellar, and the wait staff there is kind of next level professional.
Sure.
They run it like a military. It's really cool to see.
You just sounded like Ravello, by the way.
Yesterday, yeah, we were doing his voice for too long.
Peter
Yeah.
Ravello, we've been impersoning you for 6 hours
One
straight.
of the funniest people.
They run it like the military.
Yeah, they run it like the military.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, I did say that. God,
You
what the
100%
hell?
did.
Someone yesterday, you know how they bag up the phones in there?
Sure.
Phones? You can't even look at it on your phones?
God, we're so connected to our phone.
I was Xtube, Pornhub, homegrown Simpsons stuff.
I know these names better than I know my own
grandmothers.
Okay.
Anyways, I think you should leave. Tim Robinson, friend
out.
of the show. Anyways, I'm in the show, and I keep thinking there's music coming out of my phone. I can hear music really lightly, and I kept being self-conscious that it was happening on my phone.
It's like when you have the phantom booger in your nostril
Exactly.
and you keep picking, there's nothing.
Yes, and Ravello was actually on stage. Wow, that's weird. Full circle. And this waitress comes by and she's like, "Can you hear that?" I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Is that you?" I'm like, "No, it's around here somewhere."
It'd be so funny if you're like, yeah, I love this song.
Yeah, dude, you haven't heard the new Kendrick?
Is that you? Duh,
Mustard! It's just-
Of course it's me.
Yeah,
What do you
obviously.
mean?
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Why? What's up? Do you want me to turn it up? She bends down and kind of sneaks through the crowd, identifies the chair that it's under, grabs the bag without them noticing, sneaks out, opens the bag, turns the music off, gets the bag back in, or phone back in the bag, seals the bag, and I watch her sneak back in, crawl behind this table, and put the bag back under the seat. They never knew.
The only other person that could pull that off in New York.
Luigi Mangione.
Luigi Mangione.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say it.
That is correct.
It was so cool.
We need to get this person on Killing CEOs.
Yeah, she could be up next for sure.
I mean, she's
and then I
got the
told that
juice.
story on stage, and no one gave a fuck.
Damn. Kind of a wild story to tell on stage.
Well, I was just like, hey, one of the cool. Also, the room was terrible. I was bombing. I was like, one of the cooler things ever just happened. And then I obviously got out of it by being. I was like, so can we have a hand for the wait staff?
Sure.
I
Gotta
had
do it.
to.
Hey, make sure you tip them well tonight.
Because I told that story, and everyone was just like, okay.
So what happened?
Nothing really.
Like outside of her opening that bag and like the die explodes like when you rob a bank.
It's not a good
That
story.
story's kind of cooked.
But it was just so cool to see. She was fully James Bond.
Well, you love seeing people that give a hoot.
Yeah.
That's a classic give a hoot move.
Yeah, she could have been like, hey, your phone's going off.
Right.
And it would have been really awkward for the whole room.
Or done the classic, that's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, I don't care.
But you know what? She took care of it.
It was distracting in the room.
Did you give her like a fist pound?
I walked over right after. I was like, that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
We love to see that.
Yeah.
We absolutely love to see that.
It's like you were just like fully secret agent. It was so cool.
Luigi! Miss you so much, man. Hope you're doing all right.
It's been a while because I hope you had a Merry Christmas, Luigi. I heard a lot of people are writing you letters in jail.
I would be one of them.
Yes, we are. Sorry for the picture of Tim's dinky. He got a little excited.
Dude, you know how serial killers like their love interest absolutely go through the roof when they get.
Yeah.
Imagine the mail Luigi is getting right now.
He's getting, yeah.
It's not
a
even
lot of-
in an envelope. It's just somebody's like mailing just their panties to it.
Just their panty. I mean, it's probably crossed the line of sexual harassment.
Oh, 100%.
For sure. Yeah.
100%. But you know what? He deserves every single letter. He deserves everything that's coming to him outside of the electric chair.
He's not getting the chair. The chair.
They don't give you.
New York doesn't do the chair, right?
I don't know.
I actually don't know who does.
Well, I
the
mean, it's
chair.
probably like you don't think they're going to throw the damn book at this guy?
I don't think they do death penalty here. God, you're the South. You are from the South as hell.
Why? They definitely do
I think
the death penalty.
penalty. I think the death penalty is.
Oh my God! Come on, New York.
There's
death
no
penalty.
way New York has the death penalty.
Come on, NYC.
If they
death
do,
penalty.
I will.
Yeah, there's no way they do.
No, I think there's only like 5 states left that do that.
No, really?
I think so. You just happen to
NYC
live
death
in one of them.
penalty. No, New York
Yeah.
does not allow the death penalty. Only in 2004.
It's 20 years ago.
Yeah, fair point. Damn. Does Louisiana still do the death penalty?
Probably whether it's legal or not. It's a lawless place.
Let's see. Louisiana death penalty execution are currently performed. Yeah, they do.
Nah.
Damn. Lethal
yeah.
injection.
So yeah, Luigi's gonna be
How about this?
jerking it in jail.
In 2024, Governor Jeff Landry signed a bill that adds 2 more methods of execution.
Oh, wow, they're going the other way. They're going,
kinda-
yeah, let's experiment.
They're adding a few new moves to their repertoire.
Damn.
Come on, Louisiana.
Tough to just retire.
And we hate to see that, honestly.
Man, I can't believe they're doing new in the death
They're
penalty.
straight up like they're finding new ways to innovate how to
just-
kill people
otherwise
in
it gets,
Louisiana.
you get bored with it. Yeah, we all know that feeling.
Tough.
Gotta find some new.
We simply hate to see that. Hey, what about we got an email.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna let you dive into that.
Well, I don't have it. Could you have it? Did you forward it to me?
Well, you sent it. Oh, so
From
you
the
weren't
roommates-in-law email, though. I don't have it.
So,
Well, all right. So, okay. This is a 0 nomination, and I want to... Okay. We're just going to read it. Boys, saw Timmy over in Oak Park. Lovely set. Good start.
great start.
Saw you in Oak Park.
Had COVID, so they weren't my best. So I do appreciate you saying that.
Appreciate the lie. Always lie. Wanted to send a nom for 0 of the week. I'm driving in Chicago, come to a red light with a homeless person nearby.
Classic.
I was feeling generous, but my wallet was buried in my backpack in the back seat, but did have access to my lunchbox. Why do you have a lunchbox?
It's on his way to 8th grade. Doing a lunchbox.
I thought we were an 18-plus show.
I didn't eat everything after recess, so I still had a few things left in my lunchbox.
I want to preface this by saying every submission is beloved, and we love every listener, especially if you're buying tickets to shows. We love you to
We
death.
love you.
We might make fun of you sometimes.
We're allowed to have a little bit of fun.
But it's in good spirits. It means we're even closer to you, okay? So first off, Lunchbox, hot start. Had a fresh Nutri-Grain bar.
Huge.
Fresh, all caps.
Huge. Like we're
Had a fresh Nutri-Grain bar. Might have been the salty nut one. Eyes emoji. Kind of hot for some reason. And rolled my window
everything makes
down.
me think of Luigi.
That is one fresh Nutri-Grain bar.
Damn, he would have some salty nuts on him.
Would love to get a salty nut from Mangione. Holy shit, he puts the man in Mangione. And rolled my window down. I handed out the window. He sees it's food and not cash and shook me off, denied the snack. Guess I'm the asshole and didn't want him to continue his meth addiction. Let me know where he stands in the other nominations. Cheers. Here's the tough part. That's not 0 behavior.
That's not 0 behavior.
It's not even loser behavior.
He's
a homeless man.
Yeah, this is more times than not. This is a man fist fighting with a serious mental illness.
This is an unmedicated.
This is an unmedicated
person.
man.
Yeah.
And
They don't have to eat your
They don't have
snack.
to eat your snack. Maybe he's going, salted one?
I don't love the salty nut one. It seems like you kind of love it.
He's like, you can just like pull over and reach in your bag in the back. I know you got your wallet buried back there.
It might be buried, but we're at a red light.
But
You
it's
got
fine.
time.
You could like just put it in park and reach back.
Is that a lunchbox? What are you on your way to 8th grade?
He's like, no, I'm on my way back. He didn't
Recess monitor.
Honestly, this is a man that was in. This does sound like a guy that his mom was driving. Like his backpack's in the back seat. He jumped in the front.
He couldn't get
He's
to the
got a
Velcro wallet
Nutri-Grain
in his backpack. And again, we love you. Thank you for submitting. Thank you for buying tickets to Timmy's show. It's hard to, just like it's hard to give a 0 nom to a service worker.
To the service
hard
industry.
to dish one out to a homeless
Hard to
person,
dish
too.
one to the home because, hey, you know what? This guy, you don't think he's having a tough day already?
He's had a pretty hard couple months, it sounds like.
Couple of months. Also, it's like
It's not, you don't have to jump right to meth.
And here's something that I struggle with as well. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
He's not going, hey, fuck you, guy.
Here's another secret.
What?
It can be self-serving. You give someone $5, you feel really good about yourself.
Man, how about this little tale I've got for your ass?
Uh-oh.
So I still can't believe this to this day. This is when I was Business Tim.
Okay.
So cruising around
What city?
Baton Rouge.
Oh, way back.
This is Business
Tim.
Tim.
Okay, yeah.
And cruising around, I see the one of the smartest guy I went to high school with
Yeah.
on the corner
begging for money.
begging for money.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh, shit. He was one of those guys that's like, you know the smart guys where you're like, yeah, that guy's pretty in the pocket. He was like a smart guy who was a little eccentric.
Yeah, I know a couple of these.
So you're
they're
like-
actually kind of unable to adapt.
Yes.
It's almost like they're unenthused with everything because they are smart.
It's too smart for your own good.
Yes, yeah.
So you see him on the corner and you're kind of like, oh, fuck, like you absolutely hate to see that, but it's not like you never thought it was outside of the realm of possibility.
Sure.
So, you know, my big fat ass, I'm like, well, I went to high school with so I toss him a 20. I get kind of nothing back, and I'm like, it's just crazy. I try to like.
Did he recognize you?
How you been? Yeah, you know,
Okay.
how you doing? But I kind of get zilch from him. And hey, I'm not gonna lie, guy. Well, let's not say his name, but
No.
guy who emailed, I had a very similar sensation.
Yeah.
Where it's like, man, nothing.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate me.
Look how cool I just was.
Yeah.
I just popped a 20 on your ass.
You're ungrateful?
Yeah.
You fuck?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna dig into my lunchbox, but no more.
And guess what? There's a fresh Nutrigrain bar
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
PB&J is mine now.
Also, what's an unfresh Nutrigrain bar? They're wrapped up.
Yeah, they're kind of chronically fresh.
You'd have to keep it for a while for it to be
He just hands him an unwrapped,
just a bite
just
off
kind of
the
out of
corner
his
it.
pocket. He's like,
so
oh, yeah,
crumbly."
it's broken up a lot. But here you go, man.
Here, stick out your palm.
Put your hands. He's like just like handing him bird feed.
He's like wiping his hands off and just keep your hand up.
Eat up. So I drive off and I'm kind of like, man, that was fucking weird, but whatever. I get on, this is when Facebook was still hot and heavy.
Sure.
Jump on the book that night. This guy's posting about how he's conducting a social experiment
Wow.
on homelessness.
Oh my God.
And I'm going, you took my 20?
Give me as I'm walking away, be like, hey, I'm doing like a thing.
It was
Like,
at a
you
red
can have
light.
it back. Wow.
You got to give me the friends and family discount.
I mean, you gotta fess up there.
You got to go, hey, no, this is just like a good to see you though, man.
Also, it's a little bit like, hey, fuck you. Like,
took my 20?
from him to you though, he's like, you
thought
fully
I was-
believed I was homeless.
Well, I mean,
But that's actually kind of a genius part of the experiment, I think.
I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Should he have
You
taken
got
my 20?
You got absolutely got.
I don't think he should have taken the 20.
I don't know. I guess, does it matter? That might be part of the experiment does it matter if you know the true circumstances of what this person is going to do with the money? Like you said, it's like it has nothing to do with you. You're agreeing to give away this money.
Yeah, do with it what you will.
It's a little bit, that has to be part of it. Otherwise, it's like this weird power thing where you're like, no, I want you to be below me.
Well, it's you're white knighting.
Yes, and you're like, I don't want you to get past me.
I'm going to help you so I feel good, but not enough so you get above where I'm at.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's
now we're talking about the systems that be, folks.
Welcome to Sociology 101
Yes.
with old Tom and Tim.
There actually are classes in our society.
I mean, but I guess
we want
that
people to-
that
we
was
don't
the
want people to
exact
jump.
same sensation of you turn my snack down?
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Who are you to turn my snack down?
Yeah. And he didn't even turn it down. He just wasn't appreciative enough.
Right. He didn't
Yeah.
he didn't give a big grand thank you.
Hey, suck me off.
But I mean that's
I
Hey
want-
man, I see you have no teeth. I know how good that would be. You're not even going to offer?
This is a long red light.
Oh man,
I
but
got a passenger seat with your name on it, my guy.
hold on, let me clear off all my notes and binders and stuff. Got a
Sorry.
big quiz tomorrow.
So many Nutrigrain bars on here.
My bad. I got a book report tomorrow on The Giver.
Can't believe you had a lunchbox. Also, don't call it a lunchbox.
Damn, dude, he's like, hey man, you just want to jump in and talk about Lord of the Flies? This book rules. These kids are ruthless,
God,
dude.
I just still haven't gotten over the death of Lenny.
But hey, at first, and you know what? This is like something I'm so guilty of. At first, I was a little judgy of
This email.
Of this email.
Me too.
And then the more I thought about it, I said I did the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be selfless. It's like giving to a GoFundMe. You would never even consider donating anonymously.
Oh yeah, never.
You
I've
would
never
never consider it.
Never considered that.
And every time I see somebody donate anonymously, I'm always like, well, goody for you.
No.
Bet you feel real big.
Donating anonymously is for OnlyFans only.
That's a fair point.
That's you get a pseudonym.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, I think you do want some of that social recognition of I'm being good.
I'm being good, and it's also a thing of like, it's not like, I guess it is patting yourself on the back because you're like, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm a good man.
Yeah, I've been there's one lady in the Union Square subway that's there pretty much every day. And I'm kind of like getting to the point where I'm like, hey, you should recognize me.
Like, come on.
Like,
Giving you $12.
well, you know what it is? She has a baby with her every day.
Ooh,
And I just can't. The amount of times I've walked by her with an iced coffee
that's tough.
that costs $7
Yeah.
really hurts. So I'm giving her kind of a lot of money now.
Yeah, you're just
She's
like,
kind of like I might claim her as a dependent next year.
you're like, hey, this is like mostly ice at this point, but if you want this empty cup, like, it's yours. If you let that melt down, that's water.
And then I stand there and I go, a thank you would be nice.
You don't have to say a curtsy with anything that you could do to show how fucking thankful you are.
Just, yeah, I don't know. Can he talk yet?
How
No?
about
All right.
an ounce
Well,
of gratitude?
You better teach him thanks.
What's his name, by the way? Because if you could change that to Tom, that'd be really big for me.
Yeah, that one's a hard one. But I also think maybe this took place in the suburbs of Chicago. A lot less exposure to the homeless population than the beautiful city that we're living in right now.
The piss-covered city that we live in. Yeah.
So not to be like I actually know more.
I'm actually a
this
genius
guy
when it
might
comes
work
to
with homeless people. I don't know, but it's just.
I hope he doesn't, honestly.
I really hope that would be a bad sign for the homeless folks.
Take your fucking soup. You're welcome.
You're lucky I'm not supporting your crack addiction, you fuck.
He's like, oh no, actually, this the economy turned down.
No, yeah,
my job got shipped overseas, and I'm a veteran as well.
picked the wrong time to come back from Iraq. But,
Sorry, yeah, most of my family's gone, and I don't know. I'm trying to make ends
They
meet.
don't really do much for us, honestly. They
No,
put on comedy shows at the fucking.
just stop. I'm looking for your thank you. I'm looking for thank you. That's it. I don't need your life story.
Oh
I'm
God.
helping.
The most I've ever done for the vets has been a 12-minute set at like what are they called? Not a VU. VW? No. VFW.
VFW.
Yeah,
Yes.
And it was only when I was like a year into comedy, so it was really bad.
And when you say the only thing that you've done for the vets, I would imagine you were being paid for the show.
Oh yeah.
You popped over pro bono?
Oh no, yeah, it was not for them. Yeah, it was for me too. I was
for
working
you.
stuff out.
Man, it's always for you. I'm
Yeah,
coming around
over.
on this email. I'm like, brother, I can't believe he turned down your fucking Nutri-Grain bar.
No, you don't get to tell people what to eat.
What? A Nutri-Grain bar, pretty middle of the road food. It's kind of hard to turn that one down.
Yeah, but I think it's just like the guy, he's mentally unwell. It's hard to judge like he's you don't know what he's looking for. You don't know why he turned it down. He's not perceiving the world the same way as you.
Right. It's also you hate getting turned down, and it's like when you get turned down by a girl and you're like, fucking bitch.
Yeah. It's like, hey,
Drives away and he's
hey,
like, fucking meth head.
Take a second to reflect that maybe you're projecting a little bit there. Maybe you needed something out of that you didn't get.
Man.
And it's not about them.
Brother, I relate to you so much here. I still can't believe social experiment. I should have gotten the friends and family discount.
Honestly, that hurts because that's like 20 clams.
That's 20 clams.
Yeah, you're like,
This is early in my business, Tim, career.
like, I kind of thought that was like a big, like I was making an impact.
Literally was giving him 1/10 of my net worth. And I mean, like, he should have hit me up
Thanks
and
for
be like,
participating in my experiment. By the way, I make $230,000 a year.
like, he should have hit me up and be like, hey, like, I kind of had to keep the ruse going
Yeah.
for everyone else, but like, meet me here and I give you your 20 back.
Yeah,
He just pocketed the 20.
that's awesome.
Crazy move.
God, that's rips.
Ended up
That's how
having
I
to block
feel
that
every
man.
time I sell merch after shows.
I had to end up blocking that man because he started sending me some pretty wild messages.
Oh,
yeah,
that's uncomfortable.
yeah. Had to hit
so
the block
maybe-
button.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't an experiment. Maybe he was actually trying to get money, and then he was just like, just in case anyone saw me.
Oh no, maybe
It was a scheme. It was a ruse.
No.
He's been got.
no, maybe he was like rused that it was a social experiment.
Yeah.
I think so. Now he probably saw a guy he knew.
He probably saw several people he knew. He was in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, and he was on a pretty busy street.
Yeah, he probably saw a lot. He was like, man, I did not think this many people.
damn.
Would have seen
Saw
me.
11 people I went to high school with.
Well, time to make up a lie and go to Facebook with it.
How's about a social experiment?
Man,
and then
you
I'm gonna
read
move
that
to
on Facebook and you
Denver.
were like, wow, I got got.
I got.
But you got in a different way, I think.
Fucking 13 years later.
Wow.
Man, you know what?
Keep the 20.
I actually don't know who I'm mad at now.
Yeah, no, that's just kind of
I know that I'm mad.
because it's like, yeah, but maybe he really needed it. Maybe he was at a place in his life where that was his only option.
Damn, he didn't really look. I would say he was probably fresh into homelessness if it was true.
Yeah.
He didn't look. You know, he still had like a kind of a. He was within 4 weeks of a haircut.
Okay, yeah. Wow. I hope that's not true.
It's like, boy, it can fall apart quick.
Yeah. Because also it's like you don't want like a haircut feels like frivolous spending if you're at the end of your rope.
Right. But boy, isn't it the best feeling?
It feels amazing.
Well, I mean, you're like a once a 6-monther haircutter.
not anymore.
Uh-oh.
I've been the last like 8 months. I've been like pretty much every 2 months.
Okay, so you're keeping. Okay, I'm like
This
a
is
once.
about as long as it's getting right now.
That's true. Your hair used to be. We used to be rocking. Some would call it like a mullet.
Yeah, like really long hair. And you know what's crazy is so many people since I've gone shorter have been like, "Why were you doing that for so long?" And it's funny. I was talking to someone about this last night. Wow, I think I just screenshotted this too. Yes, look at this. This is from a year ago today. Please get a haircut. And that's like pretty long hair.
Yeah, that is a mullet.
I don't really remember it looking like that.
Same. Like
Yeah.
that photo is
Pretty bad.
quite literally. What were you doing there?
Look at that. YouTube. Also, this is why we keep showing things to people on YouTube is watch on YouTube. I think it's way more fun.
Yeah, it's got to be more fun. I mean, we're too fun, guys. I'm gonna start losing some weight. Get back in the gym.
There we go. You're like, yeah, definitely I want you to watch me on YouTube.
You know what I need? I think I need to be held accountable.
Well, yeah, if we got the numbers up on YouTube.
I think I need to be.
You guys need this, but don't be mean though.
Don't be a fucking.
Everyone starts commenting like holding Tim accountable.
Well, this one backfired. It's like I'm really trying my best. It's just not taking. You know, some people are like, I've been working out and I just can't seem to
figure
lose
it
the
out.
weight.
It's like sometimes it's a gut health thing. It's,
Oh
you
my
know.
god! People are like, "Hey, he still looks fucking horrible."
It's been 1 week.
I'm trying my best. I do need this. I do need to be held accountable because I mean, Tom, we've talked about it. I mean, you just hit the 30s. I've been in
Yeah.
the 30s for a minute now, and it's you gotta. Unfortunately, at this time in your life, folks, you gotta try.
You know what is kind of, yeah, you have to try because you really start feeling your daily decisions make an impact. I think in your 20s, it's like, okay, so from when I was 25 to 29,
Right?
I didn't really, like, I worked out here and there,
That's all you
never
needed.
was a gym rat, lived a pretty unhealthy lifestyle in terms of, like, diet and boozing.
Mm-hmm.
And I subtly gained about 15 pounds over 5 years.
You know what I will say? I saw a photo of you the other day, and I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
what?"
Wait, from before or during? I
What do
looked fat.
you had a
Yes.
you had a larger face.
Face. Yeah, my face. That's where it goes. It's my face gets so big so
I was like,
quick.
It was like
But
you
now-
posted a clip. You posted an old clip.
Oh yeah, it was the heckle one. Yeah, and I kind of that was only like a year and a half ago.
No.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about.
No way.
Yeah.
You know what's so bizarre is this is one of those stupid things that you say, but you think it has meaning. You just see people the way you see them,
Right.
and like in the
Was it this one?
yes,
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
you're a completely different person.
Fat. No, but it's like, but that happened over like 5 years. Now, in my 30s, I could get there in about a month.
Right.
Like,
sure.
it happens so quick.
Right, but that's like the thing where it's like you know, like every day your parents are putting your little height on the wall, but then your grandmother sees you and it's like you've gotten so
Yeah,
tall.
huge. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go
Yeah.
back and you see the thing from 2 years ago, and you're going, "What? No.
Yeah.
What
Because it
the
happens
hell?
so slowly.
God, that's what's happening to me."
Well, yeah. And it's so much harder. It took running a marathon to like get back to what I looked like when I was like 26.
I've been trying to block that out of my mind.
Right. Yeah.
I've been trying to say, if I pull it together in 4 months, it can be a completely different man.
Yeah. 100%.
But it's probably like
No, that's about what it takes, I think.
in 7 years I could look better.
No, I think it's like 4 months. I think it's all diet now.
I think it is.
I think we gotta just be eating better.
Pundits are saying 70% diet, 30% exercise.
Yeah, because I was kind of exercising when that was happening.
Yeah, but it was also chicken wings
It
and
was a lot of
1,000
chicken tenders.
beers.
A lot of chicken tenders and gin and tonics.
Mixed in with it's like a lot of beers, and you go, I'm gonna do vodka tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to trim it down a little bit.
You know what? I'm gonna be healthy tonight. I'm gonna drink 13 vodka sodas.
What's that Bargatze joke? And then he's like, and then you wake up in the street.
You wake up in the street. What did he say? I am on my house. I like to surprise her with that every once in a while. It's so funny. I unfortunately, I've been known to. You really hate relating to a bit like that. You know, it's like this email, that bit. I find myself, and this is a part of the journey of self-love that I have a real issue with. Is I relate to all of these. I'm like, oh well, I'm shitty in that way too.
Well, yeah, I think you could never grow if you're never like. Yeah, there's bad parts.
You know what I think my problem is like I'm nailing the first step, which is acceptance, and then I go, I mean,
so fucking good at the first step. I'm actually kind of settling in at the first step.
I'm so dialed in.
Everyone else is moving along, and you're like, I'm actually good here.
No. I kind of did all the work. Later, guys.
I'll see you guys on the way back down. You're getting on the chairlift and just hanging there.
Get to the top, cruise right on back down.
Back down.
You're like, what's up, guys? I don't need to ski. God damn it.
Oh, wow.
You still in the P therapy?
Oh, I'm still bi-weekly.
Damn, bi-weekly. Can you feel that? Is she good at there's no chance she's not bored sometimes, right?
Oh, 100%. Honestly, a big thing that I have to clock is me trying to please her. Because my default is to try to just be people pleaser.
Sure.
And I'm like, there's times I'm like, God, I'm fucking, she's probably so bored. And
bombing right now.
And this isn't good. I'm not getting anywhere. But that's kind of the point of it.
Man.
Is it's supposed to be empty.
You know, are you friends with any therapists?
No.
Friends with one.
Well, actually, yeah, we're both friends with one.
Well, I didn't know if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But talking to this person, you're is most of it interesting? Because you would think you're delving into the human psyche, and a lot of it is just someone being so.
Yeah.
Well, this person was kind of, and it's like, oh my god, I would be the worst therapist.
Yeah, but I don't think it's you're not. I don't know. I've never been trained in it, but I don't think they're supposed to care.
True.
I think it's supposed to be these are there's a lot more simple stuff that's going on. This crazy intricate story that you're telling me, there's really only one thing I have to take from this.
And it's your family.
It's your family every time. Shout out Joe List.
Shout out to the kid.
But yeah, they're not supposed to be emotionally invested. I think that's the opposite.
But I mean, it should somehow feel interesting, right?
And that's a people pleasing thing that we have to get over.
It can't all just be complaints.
No, because you also you get somewhere.
You think?
When you're talking about that stuff, yeah, it gets somewhere. Get into stories and stuff. I'll tell some stories that I think make no sense, and I'm like, maybe that was the reason why I said that.
But you never clock
You know what I do pretty much every time? I go back and I look at my calendar from the last time I was at therapy, and I go, all right, this is everything I did, and I just start talking about what's happened, and then I get somewhere. There's usually about 10 minutes of kind of feels like I host for myself.
You're basically doing a pod.
I'm opening, kind of, yeah.
She hit the ball back?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to. She's really good at getting me to just keep talking.
That just sounds so exhausting. I don't know how these people do this.
That's why they call it doing the work.
Damn.
Dude. Yeah, you gotta do the work.
I guess if all it is saying so what happened next is I could go to that girl that went to fucking Southeastern Mississippi Technical College.
I just think, I don't know, there is something comforting about talking to an older woman.
Of course.
I love it.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're just please be nice to me.
They're the people I get along with most in the world.
Man, that's like parents. I can really kill it with parents.
Yeah.
I turned in. Did I tell you this?
Sorry, that was right there.
Oh,
Damn,
one
that's not what I heard.
That hurts so good. That hurts so goddamn
we
good.
love you, Patty and Dan.
Bitch, be nicer.
Just be nicer to my friend Tim.
No, they're sweet.
Oh god.
My God damn it.
Yeah, you get along. My parents love you.
Gonna haunt me. But I was walking
Well, my
around.
mom loves you, but she is mean to you too.
Super mean. It's crazy the shots Aaron takes. But I'm cruising around the ridge, keeping an eye on my kingdom.
Sure. Yeah, you gotta
Checking
get out,
in.
see the people once
You
in a
got to
while.
show face.
Let them know you're still there.
Hey, I'm just like you
Otherwise,
guys.
rumors start. People going, the throne is
Descent
empty.
starts.
Yeah.
This is how a coup starts.
This is
cooking
how a
up.
coup. Yeah, someone takes. All of a sudden, people start talking about the prodigal prince return.
Mhm. It's how a brick
with a
comes through your
claim-
window.
Claim to the throne.
And you're going, hey, fellas, I don't
Hey.
think so. I'm out and about and I see you.
That was you loading a shotgun.
But there's a comedian that lives right around here. Her parents are visiting.
Okay.
We walk right by each other. I meet the parents, stand there and just destroy
Just kind of crush.
for like 10 to 12.
Wow. Got out of there.
Got out on a high note. I ended the interaction.
On a pop.
Well, I was like, hey, you guys are on vacation. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. It was excellent to meet you both.
I hit him with a "That's my time."
Just destroyed. I mean, I'm getting a light from the guy at the grocery store. Like, come on, let's wrap it up, dude.
Yeah. He's a little mad because the next person's like, "Hey, he's killing too hard."
No, let him have it. Let him have it. The second comic isn't walking down the street yet. Let him go long. But I truly do love chatting with a parent.
Yeah,
It's
me
like
too.
a different muscle.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to please parents in a way. Yeah.
Of course.
But then every once in a while, I'm like, they can smell through this, or they can see through this. They've lived more than me.
Well, I think that's the beauty of the parent interaction is you have to show that you're respectful and interested, but that you also know, hey, look, they're a person just like
Yeah,
us.
you want to riff and raff?
Come on, you've been through this.
Yes.
What I can't say a little. It is a similar energy when you're coaching kids and you drop a well placed like damn or ass,
Yeah. Wow.
and they're going like, holy
Oh,
shit. A
he's
parent,
cool. He's a cool coach.
yes, a
Yeah.
parent's going, oh, he's not trying to put on any
Yeah.
sort of show for me
How are you dropping ass or
in front of the parents
as a coach? No.
Oh, as a coach, I mean, it was like you gotta. When you were showing them how to play defense,
Oh yeah.
you'd say you gotta drop your ass,
Get your ass down.
and
yeah,
they would go,
yeah.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or any well.
I thought you were being like, dude, look at that fat ass over there.
Yeah, and you're like, ass is looking tight in those jeans. A
They're
well
like,
placed.
"Whoa."
Damn, that ass looks fat.
That coach is so cool. He's talking about my mom.
Damn, John, your mom's ass is so fat.
Hey, coach, can you relax? We're in a CVS.
Also, that's my dad. No, you gotta drop anybody coaching between 2nd and 6th grade.
A damn is really
Two
good.
cuss words.
Second might be young,
How old are 2nd graders?
like 7.
Anybody coaching between 6th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
6th and 8th is
6,
perfect.
that's middle school. It's like they're swearing, so it's like doesn't matter.
But they know that
But
they
also-
can't around an adult.
And you can't be over there being like, get your fucking ass in the
Oh,
fucking.
Especially with the kids I was coaching. I mean, these sweet little kids.
Yeah, they would have been like, hey.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Boy, were we getting absolutely drummed by 50 most of those games. Holy shit. And I was like, hey, look, I'm preparing you for the next level where you're going to lose by 70 to 100 points a game.
This is nothing.
This is, if you, by the way, if you think this is fun, it's going to get so much worse for you.
Really bad.
Actually, if you think this is fun, it's going to get so much more fun in high school. You think it's fun to lose by 50?
Yeah. Wait till you lose by triple digits.
Wait till Marcus Spears is literally putting his testicles on your
Wait
forehead.
till a couple of these boys go through puberty and you don't.
Oh my God.
God.
Or no, the worst part, or you do.
You do, but you got dealt a bad
Yeah, and
hand.
you're going, well, there's got to be more puberty in there.
Wait till you go through puberty and you finally look into your genetics.
God.
Try to get to the bottom of this.
You know, were you ever alarmed that, like, because the doctors are always like, it's like a big telltale sign of how big your feet are.
Yeah, I was always fucked.
Yeah, my feet were never big.
I always had the smallest feet of all my friends.
It never. You always wanted
I
to
was
be
like,
the
stop
kid.
saying the foot thing.
Can you say something about like work ethic?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Can work ethic play into
He's like,
in
if he's like,
genetics?
I don't know, like dances, like does a lot of musical theater. Does that usually
Will
result in
dive
a-
on the ground for a ball. Kid's a hustle player for sure. God, I was supposed to be 6'5", Tom.
Uh-huh.
life would have been so much different.
Yeah, it is crazy. I'm taller than my dad. I won.
Damn, you did.
You didn't.
Do you
That's
think,
crazy.
and this is an honest thing, if you and your dad got into a fight, you think you got him?
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but
I can't say that about my dad.
most of my life, no.
Sure. Well, most of your life you were 5'1".
Exactly. And like even like as an adult,
Couldn't have got him.
I didn't have like literally my biceps and forearms were the same size
Sure.
until I was 30 years old. I think
Sure.
I kind of got a little puberty juice in like late 20s.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, even the little the video we looked at,
Yeah.
it looked like you were still kind of
boy.
waiting on some puberty.
Yeah.
Like the beard kind of filled out.
Yeah.
I think you hit puberty during the pandemic.
I think so too. It's like I'm like I might be a man.
Like, did I? Is this
It's
it?
crazy to be 27 and be like I'm a man.
I did it.
Yeah.
I fucking did it.
It's nuts.
I
But
know.
yeah, I think my dad had me for a long time.
I think I would have
You still
to
would lose to your dad.
if he
Well, he's just a huge guy.
if he got his mitts on me. I'd be in.
So you'd have to be scrappy.
I would really
But
have
how
to
scrappy are you right now?
be. That's the thing. I think we would both blow an ACL.
Just
Trying to fight
off
each other.
The jump, the first twitch.
And we're both.
Oh!
We both just kind of hit the ground and give each other a knowing glance. I start crying immediately.
Yeah. I love you.
But it's like I would have to kind of shake, him hit the ground,
Okay.
and then I kind of maneuver around
Boy,
that.
you've never imagined this, have you?
But if
You haven't played this out 12 times in
he
your
got
head.
his fucking mitts on me, there's no way I'm getting away. He's a bear.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
You can't escape a grizzly bear.
Uh-uh.
Get the mitts, you're done.
But they're fast too. Grizzly bears are.
Yeah, but
They're kind of deceptively fast. That paw looks like it's moving slow, but it's
coming
fast.
So what is the equivalent to my? He's like slow, and you can probably push him over from the right angle.
Okay, it's like a cow.
But if
because I
32
think
belly option
I'm
on
still
two?
losing. Yeah, I'm still losing a fight to a cow. I think.
that's what I'm saying. If they get you,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
Maybe like a gorilla.
But how do you
they're
cause
fast.
damage?
Damage?
Wow. Let's go.
His name's Dan. He caused some damage. Well, the problem is he's also tall. So now I gotta you gotta run and jump.
I don't know. I think your best move would just to if you both admitted your flaws and hugged it out. I think maybe no more damage needs to be inflicted. I think you've suffered a lot of damage.
Dan, the damage has been done.
And yeah, maybe it's time for both of you to look in the mirror, realize that you're seeing each other.
Oh no.
No,
Dan.
I won't do it either.
No.
I'm going to continue talking about my father on stage
Me
instead.
admit fault. Think again, pal. You're gonna refuse
God.
my almond bar, Dad?
But how was Christmas with your dad?
Christmas is great as always.
This is kind of us manifesting in a way.
I'm hoping for a good Christmas.
No, we had a good. Remember, this comes out the day after Christmas.
Well, I thought you were just talking about that we're manifesting a good Christmas.
Yeah,
Can't
by
manifest something in the past.
by living
In the future. I get it. Well, I had a tough one a few years ago, but we're on the come up.
We're on the come up. This year was huge. This year was great.
It was a big Christmas.
was
Everybody
amazing.
got along. Good to see the niece and nephew. They're growing up so fast.
Yeah, my nephew actually said his first words, and it was Tommy rules.
I thought it was roommates in love. He
No,
kind
that
of
was
sung
my
it.
other nephew. That was a while ago.
Sung his first words.
Yeah, they were like, we couldn't quite make it out, but then afterwards he said roommates-in-law really clearly.
He just goes, Tom.
He goes, hi Tom. I walk in. He goes, the hell?
Hell, Tom.
Anyways, Merry Christmas. We hope you guys had a good one. We got to wrap this thing up.
Let's put a bow on it.
This weekend, if you're in Minneapolis, I'll be with Laura Peak at Sisyphus. And Comedy Corner Underground, I believe those are all sold out with Mr. Jeffrey Asmus, our dear, dear friend. But we are going to do some walk-ups because...
Some what?
Walk-up tickets.
Oh.
Because last year, every show was sold out and every show had empty seats. And it was one of the more infuriating things in the world.
People don't want to show. People don't want to commit to the things they committed
We
to.
put these tickets on sale 6 months in advance. People buy a $17 ticket and they completely
forget.
So if you could still come out.
Or it comes around, they go, oh, yeah. Remember
I can't. He had one viral clip. I don't remember who this is.
I'm pretty pooped right now, honestly. Let's see. I'll be speaking of big fat Jeff Asmus.
Yes.
I'm gonna be in Los Angeles.
Oh, you're going to that?
With Jeff.
That's gonna rip.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a fun time.
Next week.
Yeah, next week, and then I'll be in where is New Haven?
Connecticut.
I'll be in Connecticut after that, and then DC. The boys coming back. Come on down to the DC Improv
On the reschedule.
on the January 30 something to February 2nd.
Yes.
So come on out, see the boy.
There we go. I just released all the tour dates for the spring. punchuplive.TommyBrennan.com/Tommy Brennan. But it's Bismarck, Boston, New Orleans, Dallas, Austin, and some other ones.
I'm excited. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on the New Orleans shows.
Can't wait. March 14th.
Let's
Get out
absolutely
there.
go.
We love you guys. Bye.
He married my sister, now we're living together.